On Saturday night, Austin FC played FC Dallas in the second Texas Derby of the 2023 MLS season, and after a really frustrating 90-minute match, Austin FC lost to FC Dallas in a 1-0 score by the goal of Jesus Ferreira. In this match itself, for me, it was really frustrating to understand what was going on, but before I get to that, let's look at the starting lineup. This lineup seemed really decent. It was the same lineup style we saw against New Mexico United in a 2-0 score, and maybe Wolf wanted to test it out against FC Dallas, with 5 in the back, 4 in the midfield, and 1 up front. The wingbacks of Gallagher on the right side and Lumdekits on the left side. Then we got to see Cascante start over Nick Lima. Cascante finally got his full 90-minute match against, with Austin FC back from his injury after St. Louis. In the midfield, Joca Valencia will be the one player who's going to step up and take Owen Wolf's spot when he's out for the U.S. men's young national team for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Good luck, Owen Wolf, and what should make us proud, And one up front that kind of surprised me the most was Jazzy Zardes over Maxi Urruti. I thought Urruti was going to get the full match against FC Dallas after scoring a goal against New Mexico United and build up his confidence for this match, but no, Zardes again had a poor display against FC Dallas, and this is probably the match for it. But in general, this was a really decent lineup. But the full 90-minute match against FC Dallas, for me, it was just a headache performance. I'm going to say this, the first half, in my notes I have this here, FC Dallas was just being a huge headache for Austin FC's defense, a lot of mistakes. When I say that, it's true. Our defense did their best to take the ball out the field because there was mostly 5 to 6 players from FC Dallas attacking side trying to, take that mistake and do a lot of high pressing or counter pressing against our defense. There was one play that happened when it came to one of the FC Dallas players that Cascante was going against him, 1v1 run up, that the shot from FC Dallas, he took the shot, hit the crossbar, and this match was still 0-0. If that shot would have gone in, everything would have been different, but luckily that shot, the crossbar, saved Austin FC in the first half. There were 3 plays for the Verting Black to open up the score. One of them was Zardes' poor shot. A ball deflected one of the FC Dallas defenders that, Zardes took the chance, took the shot, missed it, poor finishing. He needs to practice more on that. The second play happened when Adam Lumdekits took the shot, but the goalie of FC Dallas had a great reaction time, saved it, gave us a corner kick. Then the last play before the match was over, or before the half, Rigoni's header was too wide. It was either 5 inches away from the goalpost, that one of those 3 plays could have either opened up the score and gave us a 1-0 or probably a 2-0 score. But everything happened. Then the second half starts, and there was 2 controversial plays that kind of cost us the game. The first one was Ronnie Redis' red card. It was not a deserved red card. It was a real, it was an accidental thing that happened because Redis was trying to go for the ball, but instead of going for the ball, he accidentally kicks one of the FC Dallas players right in the shin, that instead of going to VAR, the MLS Pro ref gives him a straight red card without even thinking about it. And the second play was Danny Pereira's PK. Was it or was not a penalty kick? In my point of view, it was, because even Danny Pereira goes up, press conference and say that the FC Dallas player did not touch the ball, wasn't going for it, he just went for Danny Pereira instead. But the thing is, it's been kind of questionable that the refs are against Austin FC or not, that we have to stop blaming the refs and for these PK calls that were sure, Danny Pereira's PK was truly deserved or should have been given, but instead of that, where's our entire team? Where's in that moment, who could have supported Danny Pereira? Could have been Urruti, could have been Zardes, Rigoni, anybody could support Pereira in that moment to give him the ball or shoot the ball, but instead Pereira got fouled and the PK was not deserved. Then the 65th minute, we saw Urruti come in for Zardes, who Zardes has had a poor performance so far for Austin FC, that his expectations are not met yet. I was the type of guy, or I could say that I wanted him to score 10 goals or 15 goals this season and have a redemption arc, but all you see from Zardes is poor finishing and poor, he's already gassed out, he's already tired before the half is over. At this point, make Urruti your number 1, make him as a number 1 choice for the number 9, Bruin is number 2, and Zardes is the 3rd stringer. And the problem is this: what exactly is going to happen when GT comes back from his loan spell with AC Ajaccio? Is he going to see playing time with the first team or playing time with Austin FC2? Because he's still young, he's like around 23 now. And the thing is this too, people are saying to bring up or promote the Austin FC2 players to play with Austin FC. Like, I see where you're going with this, but it's not going to work out. They're going to see playing time on the bench and let the kids have their own fun in their own league. Let them know what it's like to win, to lose, and to get a draw against tough opponents in the MLS Next Pro. Well, that's just me saying that. Then the last minutes, the 85th to 87th minute, our substitutions are being made super late thanks to Josh Wolf, that at the end of the match, Jesus Ferreira beats both Cascante and Brad Stewart in the box. That Ferreira scores the late winner, 1-0. FC Dallas wins the match, wins the Texas Derby match here. This was probably a poor performance for Austin FC. Also, individually, our players had poor displays against FC Dallas. Like Stu, I love him as a goalkeeper, as a human being. He's a kind-hearted. I met him before, but this was probably his bad display against FC Dallas. There were some moments where Stu was debating to do a short or long pass that it took him so much time to do it. Also, Cascante was doing everything by himself when it came to clearing the ball in the field, on the ground, on the air, that Alex Vin and Lo Bison that they're best to do something with him. Reguilón had a decent performance against FC Dallas, but Zardes, like I said, had some poor finishing against FC Dallas. But some would say too that they thought a confidence boost after the win against New Mexico United would have been a good build up to this game. Like, no, we don't play New Mexico United every week. We play them once when it's rare to happen, and this is a league game, not a competition game, remember that. And the one thing that would have been impressive is this: Austin FC was just 3 minutes away to get a point against FC Dallas with 10 minutes on the field. To me, that would have been real impressive to happen, but it is what it is. That's soccer for you. It ain't pretty, it ain't beautiful either. But Austin FC loses to FC Dallas. Next game, it's going to be against Seattle Sounders on Wednesday night, and hopefully Austin FC gets something out of it. But other than that, you guys, hope you understood this video. My name is Vanilla Max 17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.